Morning guys, so it's day 4 in Nice and day 2 of the competition. So we've just been to get some coffee and some breakfast, and now we're going to meet Mikey and the family and head up to the venue. We've got just 2 events today, kicking off at 12 o'clock. There's still no leaderboard, so we don't know where the boys were sitting after day 1. A little bit annoying because you don't know what you have to do, but all we know is that they're going to go hard today, hopefully leave it all out on the floor and show a little bit of what they can do. And these workouts are more like what they'd expect if they were to make regionals next year. They're very fast. We've got some high-level gymnastics in there, but then we've got some really heavy deadlifts in the event 6, which Mikey's a little bit worried about because he's had a back injury. So 24 deadlifts at 145 is going to be pretty tough. And then there's a final. We're not sure how many people make the final. They've not announced it.
This for life, but I just want tonight. You say that I'm cold, I think you may be right, but I'm over giving fucks about the things I can't control. Hope you understand, I gotta get back on the road. Skirt, skirt, and I'm going, oh. I'm way too young, I'm way too driven, living too fast, whoever needs speed limits. So I'm going. Maybe I'll run into you later on, but for now, girl, I gotta go my own way. Girl, I gotta go my own way. Girl, I gotta
So we're just chilling out in the athlete area at the moment. As you can see, it's been a long couple of days. We've got 1 event left to go, which is event 6 overall, and then after that there will be a final, but I don't think Reg or Mike will be involved in that. We've just had event 5 a couple of hours ago, which Reggie smashed, to be fair. It was the bar complex with double unders, rowing, and he did it in about 8 minutes 10. He was in a really fast heat. He was about 5th or 6th in his heat. Not sure where he was overall. Some of the guys managed 7 minutes. It was pretty insane. The standard out here is absolutely crazy. Just a few seconds is making a huge difference overall. Mikey did it in 9 minutes. He was actually leading his heat, as I'm sure you guys have seen from the footage. stage, and he just couldn't get that last bar muscle up. It was a big forearm workout. There's a lot of pulling involved, but again, this last workout, it's just about, the deadlift is 145 kilograms, and they've got to do 24 reps. We'll see how they get on with it. It's their last workout out here, so they obviously want to go out with a bang. The leaderboard's finally been updated, and the swim meant, once the scores riding from that, it meant that Mikey went up above Reg, but then the last event it's turned back round, and with Elliot Turner just behind them, there's like kind of 3 of the British guys all around 30th place. So it'll be an interesting little battle in the last workout to see who comes out top of those guys. I think overall it's been a really good competition. A lot of the events have been maybe more game style events, which has tested them. It's pushed them outside their comfort zone. I mean, there's a lot of things that they haven't done before, so we've had things like pegboards and heavy D balls, the swim with a buddy. Now they've got the yoke carry coming up. It's another odd object kind of event, and to be honest, it's showing what they need to work on ahead of next year's Open and the regionals. Some of these kind of events won't pop up at regionals, but it just shows you have to be prepared to do anything, because the top guys, they're kind of, no matter what's thrown at them, they're able to come top 10, top 5 consistently, and you can't afford to have any weaknesses in your game. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. What we'd like you to do is to give us any feedback on what you'd like to see at future competitions. Do you want to hear more about the WODs, more about how they felt after the WODs, or do you just want to see them working out? Also, we're going to look to keep interviewing athletes at future competitions. So we interviewed Carrie Pierce this time. We'd like to move that around. What kind of questions do you guys want us to ask? Do you want to know general stuff like what's their favourite movements, what's their favourite workouts, or do you want more in-depth questions, maybe about nutrition, psychology, things like that? If you guys can let us know, that'll help us to deliver more content in the future, and it will help us to move the channel forwards. So again, we've got another event to come. We'll see how the boys get on, and then we will wrap up the weekend out here in Nice. Okay, so I'm here with Adrian Mundwiler. Is that pronounced right? Yeah. So we've been here at the Alpha Games filming all weekend, and it's just before the final. We're just going to do a quick interview, maybe 60 seconds, might be a little bit longer. Just going to ask a few questions. So first of all, what's your favourite workout or movement in CrossFit?
I like to snatch. Yeah, I like to snatch.
Yeah, snatch. Best moment in CrossFit? What's the highlight of your CrossFit career?
When I qualified for the games at regionals.
What year was that?
Last year, 2016.
Last year. Least favourite workout or movement in CrossFit?
I think running.
Running. Long running, short running?
Long running.
Long
Short is
running.
quite good. I have short legs.
Favourite food?
I love pizza.
What kind of topping?
4 different cheese on it.
4
Quattro
cheese.
formaggi.
Yeah, all in on the cheese.
Oh yeah.
Any pre-comp rituals? Anything you have to do before you compete?
No, just listen to my music.
What that leads us on to what's on your playlist?
It's mostly 3 different stuff. It's Viking, some gangster rap, or like techno stuff.
Yeah, to get you pumped. Goals for 2018?
Go back to the games and do top 10 at the games.
Yeah. And do you have any sporting role models?
No, not really. I really like to watch like different sports and like take out like good stuff out of it.
Yeah.
Like we have in my place a lot of like triathlon or like ski cross country, and just like to work with these and like how they do stuff or how they see stuff.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to take it in my training.
Yeah.
So like no role models, but just like I like to take from everyone the best and just like put it
together. That's CrossFit. Yeah. And what's your kind of sporting background? What did you do before CrossFit?
I was a pro ice hockey player.
Pro ice hockey. Cool. So that's a quick interview with Adrian Mundwiler, and we're going to go watch him take on the final and hopefully smash it.
Hope so.
Thanks very much. Cheers for
No
doing
problem.
that.